Hi, so this is going to be on a Sunhouse song called Depot Blues. The song is in Vestapol tuning open E, and this will be about the closest that you can get the tuning because he's about a quarter step below for each string. But yeah, this will be about close enough. And so what I'll do is just go through the song once and then get into the lesson. Alright, so the song starts out with bass line sort of punctuations with these treble side lines on top. So the way that it'll start out, the first one will go like this. You hit the open A string, and then what you do is you slide right into the 5th fret. So let it ring open and then slide in. Just make sure you do that slide very deliberately, and then it'll be plenty of strength to get right into the 5th fret. There's really no need to make an effort to hammer on and then slide in, because that'll actually just kind of probably slow down the pace of your slide. So just right into the 5th fret, and then the 6th string open. Then you'll hit this line. This is sort of like a placeholder lick. You can do any kind of improv here, but just as a placeholder lick, that will be a bend on the 8th fret of the 2nd string, and then into the 7th fret of the top E string, and then top E string open. So combine that's now what's going to come next is something very similar, except just slightly varied. Now the slide will be much faster. You won't actually hit it open, you'll just pluck it fretted, pardon me, and then into the open string. So before it was slower, you let it hit open, but now it'll just be. So just to illustrate how that sounds in context. So as you can see, that next slide is quite a bit quicker, but again you just hit that 6th string open right after. Then you hit another lick on the treble side. That can be our placeholder lick. So just another bend on the 8th fret of the 2nd string to the 7th fret of the top string. So now there's a bass line run, treble side lick, another bass line run that goes a bit faster, and another treble side lick. So altogether it's now you'll just hit the bass note without doing a slide, and then follow it up with this. So bass line hit, bass note hit I should say, bend now on the 9th fret of the top string, come back to the 9th fret, 7th fret, 8th fret of the 2nd string bend, and then same sort of lick. Now you'll do another bass note hit, but instead of starting here, you'll start on the 8th fret of the 2nd string. So again, just to start from the beginning. Another bass note hit. Now start it on the 8th fret. bend on the 8th fret of the 2nd string, 7th fret of the top string, 9th fret, bend, come back, 7th fret. So a lot of note naming there, but all together it's all together with everything now it's Alright, so that's the 1 chord. Now getting into the 4 chord, it'll be this. So it'll be some work on the 5th fret using a bar, but starting off just fret the 5th fret of the bottom E string, open top strings, swept across the top string, then hit a bar across all 6 strings, 6th fret or 5th fret, and then sweep from the 2nd string on the bar, 5th fret, 2nd string. So open, then bar, 2nd string, hit the bass note again. Now it'll be a bend on the 8th fret of the 2nd string, and then back to the 2nd string. So and then just repeat that. From here you'll be getting back into the 1 chord, but then what becomes really important is this little hammer-on. Hammering on from the 3rd fret to the 4th fret on the 4th string, and then all the strings open. Then you'll play this lick. That's roughly a 3-note chord, 2nd fret of the 5th string, then skip a string and go to the 3rd fret of the 3rd string, then skip a string again and go to the 4th fret of the 1st string. And I just plucked those with actually my 3rd finger, pointer finger, and thumb. And what you'll be doing is just moving this chromatically down each note. And one more. So just from this one and one more, and then finish it with that hammer on and followed by open strings. So then coming out of the 4 chord, it sounds like this. Then what follows is this lick. It's actually using the same 3-note chord, except instead of going chromatically down, you'll just go here and move down 2 frets, 2 frets, and then kind of toggle between coming down 2 frets, coming up 2 frets. So again, it's just chromatically coming down. Before it was 1 fret at a time. Now it's just straight into that second one. And then come back, go back and forth. The way it's plucked is he tends to pluck the bass note first, followed by the treble side, so. And then down 2. Back up. Back down. Back up. And then finished with this hammer on. And then followed by open strings again. So. One important thing to get once the fingering gets more comfortable will be to actually get a bit of a slide going on the bass note. You'll kind of lead each one with a slide. You come into it, it'll be slid into, and then when you come down, it's also slid out. Come back in. Kind of hit twice. One second time. And on that second time it gets slid out of. Now the last thing to do for the song, and then it's all done, is to do another one of these chromatic ones. Same 3-note chord, starting from here, but again, this is the second time it's coming down chromatically again, 1 fret at a time, hammer on, 3rd fret to the 4th fret of the 4th string, and then open strings. So coming out of the 4 chord now with all of that, it's first time the chromatic version is played. Now here's the toggle style. And then, as mentioned, the chromatic style played one more time. The next chorus is another one of these. And yeah, that's really the song, so hope that helps for Depot Blues.